अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
अधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते
भज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनऊ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज आय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीनी बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्त हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमा
व्रजप्रियम् धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे।
Jai Shri Krishna and a very warm welcome to all gathered here this evening in the Zoom arena for the first Vivechan session on chapter 14. I start with my humble bow on the lotus feet of Purushottam Bhagavan Shri Krishna and Param Pujya Swami Govindev Giriji Maharaj. May we always be blessed to receive their guidance and blessings in our lives. Chapter 14 of Bhagavad Gita, known as Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, or the Yoga of the Three Gunas, is significant for explaining the three modes of material nature, which is Sattva, Raja, and Tama, and how they influence our actions, thoughts, and ultimately our destination. Understanding the gunas is crucial for our spiritual journey as it teaches us, very importantly, about self-awareness, ethical and healthy living, and of course, detachment. We all know that prayers are a natural mode through which our soul communicates its reverence, its devotion, and its yearning to the Paramatma. It is also our age-old custom to invoke the Supreme God through prayers at the beginning of an important event. Today, I humbly request Uma Maheshwari Ji Didi from Chennai to lead us in our prayers. A successful homemaker, Uma Maheshwari Ji joined Geeta Pariwar in November 2023 and currently provides seva as a technical assistant. Didi, request you to please lead us in our prayers today.
Jai Shri Krishna. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kaushacham Devaki Parama Krishna Vande Krishna Vande Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi, thank you so much for rendering the prayer so beautifully. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan has said that he is the source of light in all luminaries and is entirely beyond the darkness of ignorance. Geeta ji is the medium Bhagavan has used to illuminate our lives with that light of knowledge. For doing the deep Prajwalan today, I would like to call upon Meena More ji, who is from Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Meena ji joined Geeta Pariwar in April 2024 and currently gives seva as a technical assistant. Meena ji, may I request you to please light the lamp on our behalf.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् सकृतावासां वरदां शारदा.
Thank you so much, Meena ji, for taking us into your beautiful mandir and making us part of the Deep Prajwalan. Thank you. And now a very exciting announcement. Tomorrow, that is the 20th of July, at 10:30 a.m., as part of our celebration of the 5th anniversary of the Learngeeta program, we are going to have the Geeta Pragya quiz competition on Zoom. It will have audience questions also. So all of you are welcome to participate in the quiz. You can join the quiz through the 5.learngeeta.com link or with the link that will be shared in your participants group very soon. I'm also delighted to inform you that with the blessed grace of Bhagwan Shri Krishna and in the presence of our International Working President Ashu Goel Bhaiya ji, Geeta Pariwar's Maitri Milan Utsav will be held at Chennai on Sunday, the 27th of July. Sadhaks are encouraged to join the Utsav as well as spread the news to your friends and family so that they can meet like-minded people at the Milan Utsav. And now it is my honor to introduce our beloved young and dynamic speaker this evening, Advait Acharya Geeta Vrati Geeta Pravina, respected Kavita Ji Verma. A disciple of Param Pujya Swamiji, she joined Geeta Pariwar at a very young age. Kavita Ji has earned the coveted degree of Advaita Vedanta Acharya from Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, Kochi, and currently is pursuing her PhD at the Lucknow University. Beside her own personal sadhana, where she has memorized all the 700 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, Kavita Ji is deeply committed to seva. She exemplifies leadership qualities where she is currently one of the program coordinators of the Learngeeta program, responsible for the batch coordination and the group coordination teams. Besides leading the Vivechan team, she is a Vivechak par excellence, giving her discourse in simple words with relevant examples and practical approaches that makes it easier for common people like us to understand the learnings of Bhagavad Gita. Didi is also responsible for anchoring the publication of the hugely popular Gita Maitri Patrika in her personal space. Kavita Ji is also an accomplished poet. I now humbly request Kavita Ji to illuminate our minds with the wonderful teachings of the Bhagavad Gita.
Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome to the 16th chapter, first part, Vivechan session. So today we will see Daivasur Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. When we start any chapter of Bhagavad Gita, first we discuss about the title of the chapter, which was given by the Veda Vyasji. Daivasur Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. What do we understand by this title? Daiv Asur Sampat Vibhag Yoga. So every chapter has the common word is Yoga. Now Daiv Asur. So here Bhagwan will explain two types of qualities which human beings have. One is divine quality, another form is demonic qualities. So Daiv Asur Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. Now what are the divine qualities? What are the demonic qualities? We will discuss here. And in 3 shlokas, first 3 shlokas, Bhagwan will explain 26 divine qualities, 26 Daivi qualities. Often we think, are we the hero of our lives or we are the villain of our life? So if we are the hero of, everyone wants to become the hero of our life. Nobody wants to become the villain of our life. Now, how to become hero of our life? So if we see Mahabharata, if we see Ramayana, we see different types of heroic characters. And in the beginning of Mahabharata, he has listed all the heroes and the villains in 1, 2, 3 shlokas. So first, so how can we become the hero of our life? So Bhagwan says, or like some people say, the great people say, if we have all these divine qualities, we automatically become hero of our life. Arjuna. So if we ask who is the hero of Mahabharata, we say Bhagwan Shri Krishna, Arjuna, Yudhishthir, Bhim are the heroes of the Mahabharata. Now Bhagwan is saying Arjuna, he is the one, Bhagwan is delivering this knowledge, the Bhagavad Gita knowledge he is delivering to Arjuna. Now why he has chosen Arjuna only? Because Shankaracharya says in his Bhashya that he has the Gudadhikyatvat. So he has so many divine qualities, so many qualities. So if Bhagwan will give his knowledge to Arjuna, to this kind of disciple, so this person will be able to knowledge among everyone. And that's why Bhagwan is saying Bhagwan has chosen Arjuna for his disciple to give this entire knowledge, this entire discourse. Now, so how to become hero? How to become Arjuna? Arjuna is the hero of Mahabharata, and Bhagwan says in this, when Bhagwan explains these 26 divine qualities, at the end he says, Abhijatasya Bharata, all these things you have, Arjuna, you already have in your character qualities. So Bhagwan, what he is saying, he is trying to say that all these qualities, if you have, you are the hero. You become the hero. You become the good person. You become the divine soul. So now we will discuss about all these 26 qualities in today's session. How to become divine person, or how to become Bhagwan's favorite person, or how to become disciple of Bhagwan, how to become a hero in our life. So all these points in 26 in 16th chapter. Let's begin with the prayer. सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराण मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी Jai Shri Krishna. So firstly he will start with Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā.
सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ। संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा,
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. We are sorry there was a confusion about the chapter. It is indeed chapter 14 that we will study today, that we will hear the Vivechan for, but somehow there are multiple Vivechan sessions going on, and Didi and Bhaiyas are running from Vivechan to Vivechan. There has been a little bit of a confusion. We would request for your
Jai Shri Krishna. So welcome in the 14th chapter, first half interpretation session. So previously we have done our level 1, 12th and 15th chapters. Then in level 2 also we have completed 16th chapter and 9th chapter. Now we are having the next chapter, that is 14th chapter. So Bhakti Yog, Purushottam Yog, Daivasura Sampat Vibhag Yog, Jnana Raj Vidya Raj Guhya Yog, and now we are having this Gudatraya Vibhag Yog. So here in this chapter, it is very interesting. If we are interested in psychology and some subjects belongs to this mind, for us this is very interesting, because here Lord will talk about the nature of mind, and also he will be giving some references, and also he will be talking about the mechanism of this mind, how this mind works, and how many times we have heard that our mind is our own friend, and sometimes our mind is our own enemy. Now how it is friend and enemy both? So everything Lord will tell in this chapter. So how to become, like last time we have also seen the 9th chapter. Now here Lord will tell how to become successful in your life, because success, everyone wants success in their life. And why we want success? Because we want happiness. Everyone wants happiness in the life. So what is this happiness and how to receive this happiness? And after receiving this happiness, why it is called that we are successful? So just think about this happiness and success, the good relation between the success and happiness. So when someone asks you, if you are talking about some successful man, or you are talking about the topic called success, then what comes in your mind? So we say, when we have completed all our responsibilities, we have received all that thing which we have thought before. So sometimes people want to buy some things, some worldly things, and they become success. They become happy. Now why we want anything, like whatever desires we are having in our mind, why we are having? So this question should come in our mind, and if we find the answer will be the happiness only. If you want kid, why you want kid? Because out of this kid you are getting happiness. You want to get first division in your class. Suppose there is some student, why he wants to get first division? Because everyone will appreciate. So out of this appreciation, what he will get? So the satisfaction and happiness he will get. Some people want to get money. They want to build buildings and all factories. Why they want money? What they will get out of this money? Because if you have some thousands of rupees, some thousands in a month, then also you can easily survive in this world. But still people want more and more money. Why they want money? So out of this money, what they are going to get? So the ultimate goal is success only. Some people getting this success from money, some people getting this success after out of knowledge. They are very interested to learn new things, and when they learn new things, new art, dance, singing, and other things, they get success, they get happiness. So this happiness we want, and when we fulfill our desires, that they say that we are successful in our life. So success, according to the if we ask what is success, so this is something about the related with the happiness. So if you are living your happy life, that means you are successful in your life, you are satisfied, and the reason behind this may because you have done whatever you wanted to do, and whatever were your responsibilities. Because when we fulfill our responsibilities, we go with our duties and we achieve everything whatever we wanted, and we definitely we will get satisfaction, we will get happiness. If you don't fulfill your responsibilities, then what will happen in the future? If the responsibility of students is studying, but the student is not studying, then what will happen in the future? He will have some negative impacts of not studying. So of course, when we don't follow our responsibilities and duties, automatically we are going to get some negative results. So when we talk about success, that means happiness, and happiness will come when we do everything whatever we wanted to do. But the question here is sometimes we wanted to do a lot of things, but we are not able to do that because our mind is not in our control. We wanted to do something, but our mind is not not supporting us sometimes. So many times, so here Lord will tell about the nature of mind, how this mind can become your friend, how this mind will start supporting you so that you can achieve whatever you want. This mind is having a lot of power, energy. If this mind will support you, you can do everything, you can achieve anything in this universe. But the difference between the successful person and the person who is not that much successful is the only difference, that the person who has control over the mind, that person can easily get everything whatever he wants. But the people who don't have control over the mind, they cannot get whatever they do, they will never going to get that. So sometimes in our school, in our college, there are two types of students. One who get 80% marks, and another who scored 90 plus. Now what is the difference? That there is no difference in intelligence. Many times this intelligence level is same, but still there is difference in result, because the students who are getting 90 plus marks, maybe they are putting a lot of efforts, but the other students who are getting only 80%, they want to put efforts like toppers are doing, but they are not able to do that. So sometimes they spend 10 hours, 12 hours, and the toppers are even only they are only spending 5 hours, 4 hours, but still there is difference. The toppers will give time in consistency. They have consistency. Today I have to study 4 hours, tomorrow also 4 hours, day after tomorrow also 4 hours. So they are giving their time regularly. So this consistency is important. But the other students, they are maybe sometimes in a week they are studying for 10 hours, 20 hours, but at the other day they are not studying anything. Similarly in Geeta classes also, many of you have this experience, maybe that some students some participants in your class, they can by heart the shlokas very easily. They are every weekend they send the audios, sometimes videos to record their shlokas. And at the other hand, some other students are there or participants, they are not able to by heart the shlokas, because the people who are able to by heart the shlokas, they are practicing Bhagavad-Gītā regularly. They are regularly reading some shlokas, they are regularly putting efforts. But the people who are not able to by heart, that means they are not putting efforts regularly or daily. So consistency is very, very important. For the Learngeeta program, we as the participant, for us, success is to by heart all the shlokas, or to understand all the shlokas, or to just know how to read all the shlokas. But some participants are not able to do this. At the other hand, some participants are getting, or they are able to do it, like they are putting extraordinary efforts and they are doing good. They are giving Jigyasu exam, Pathak exam, and other examinations. So the difference is only the other people who have consistency, they can achieve more, and the people who have less consistency or they are not following this thing regularly, they cannot achieve the thing. Now, how this consistency will come? So everyone knows that we should study daily. We should whatever shlokas teacher is teaching us, we should after the class we should just practice with the audios, and we should try to send our audios daily, and then we can easily just learn 2 or 3 shlokas daily, and we can complete Bhagavad Gita in 18 all the 18 chapters in 1 year. So everyone has this knowledge, but some can apply, some cannot apply. So those who can apply, they have control over their mind. And the others, those who cannot apply, they don't have control over their mind. So their mind is not supporting them. That is the only reason. Now, what is the nature of mind and how we can control it? Lord will start explaining here and also in this chapter, in 17th chapter, he will be explaining the same. So first he will start with the first shloka. We will begin. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Chaturdashodhyayah. Shri Bhagavanuvāca. Param bhūyah pravakshyāmi jnānānaṁ jnānamuttamam yajñātmā munayas sarve param siddhimito gataha. Now he is saying param bhūyah pravakshyāmi. The knowledge I have already told in the previous chapters, I will tell you again. Param bhūyah pravakshyāmi. I will tell the same knowledge again. Bhūyah, bhūyah means again. So I will tell you the same knowledge again. Why he is telling the same knowledge again? If he has already explained in previous chapters, now why he is telling again? So he is saying sometimes we have small child or small kids in our house. Sometimes their mind feeds them again and again. Even the child is saying, I am full, I am completed now, no more, I will not eat more. But still mother will feed him again and again. Why? Because mother knows better than the child. Child thinks that I am full, I am completed. But mother thinks like, no, you need more. You need more to eat. So mother will feed the child. Similarly, God, the Bhagwan or Shri Krishna is also like our mother. He knows how much this Arjuna wants or how much this Arjuna needs. So sometimes the wanting something and needing something, we want something and we need something. There is difference. Sometimes we want less, but we need more. Or sometimes we want more, but we need less. Like we want so much money and big house, but we need very less. We need not to get that big house. What will we do with 4 rooms? We can even survive in 1 room. So need is only for 1 room, but still we want more. Similarly, sometimes we want little bit, but we need more. What is that? So like meditation. So meditation, we need at least to do 1 hour or 30 minutes. But some people, they want only to do for 10 minutes. 5 minutes is also 5 minutes are also very, very much. So this is the nature, some wanting and desiring something. So he is saying that param bhūyah pravakshami. You need to listen this knowledge again. Why? Because this knowledge is not easy to apply in your life. Many times we think, okay, I have completed my course, Learngeeta program, 18 chapters I have by-hearted. Now I am the master of Bhagavad Gita. No. So Bhagavad Gita is a very deep philosophy by Shri Krishna ji. Everything, all the Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, everything is explained here. And especially the Karma Yoga, Lord has explained. So everything is there now. This is very vast subject, and when we are even doing research in one shloka, that also needs a lot of effort. We have different commentaries by different scholars: Shankaracharya ji, Ramanujacharya ji, Vallabhacharya ji, Madhusudan Saraswati ji, and Ram Sukdas ji. So many people have given their thoughts, or they have just written commentaries, and in every commentary, if you open Bhagavad Gita's commentaries, you will find different thoughts, completely different thoughts. So even the one shloka, someone is explaining in another way, some other person has came and he is explaining totally different way he's giving. So this Bhagavad Gita is very vast subject. So Lord is saying, I am giving this knowledge or telling this knowledge again, because this is not easy to perceive, this is not easy to understand. So param bhuya pravakshyami, also applying this knowledge. Once you understand this knowledge, though you have by hearted the shlokas, and now you can understand the meaning also. Maybe you will be able to write some commentary, etc. also. You have learned so many commentaries also, but still applying knowledge is totally different thing. People, they have a lot of knowledge. So that's why in 12th chapter Lord has said jnana dhyanam vishishyate. So knowledge, sometimes meditation or dhyanam is better than the jnanam. Why he said this? And the sarva karma phala tyagan, and the renunciation of all the karma phala is more the greater than this dhanam also. So Gyan, he when he was saying about the Gyan, Dhyan and Sarva Karma Phala Tyagan, he said that Gyan is not the supreme thing. Sometimes we have a lot of knowledge, but still we are not following that knowledge, so this knowledge has no use. Knowledge has use when we are also applying in our life. So whatever situations are coming in our life, we should think about the situation, and also we should think about the solutions according to Bhagavad Gita. And you will find all the solutions. And Gandhiji says, I get all the solutions, all the things from the Bhagavad Gita. That doesn't mean it is written, Bhagwan has said, Gandhiji, he wrote some shloka or he said some shloka. No. We have to understand the shloka meaning, and then we can interpret according to our problem. And we will definitely get the solution. But for that, first we have to learn one by one, step by step. So, but it is sure that we can get all the answers, we can get all the solutions from the Bhagavad Gita. So people who have knowledge, maybe they have only knowledge of the words Bhagavad Gita, param bhuya pravakshyami, they can give you a very deep explanations about the param bhuya pravakshyami, etc. But if they are not applying that knowledge in their life, that knowledge has no use. So first we should think about it, because applying this knowledge is not easy. So in Bhagavad Gita, many times akrodha, Lord has told this about this akrodha many times. This absence of anger is very important. But kama, krodhas tatha lobhas. So this when he explained about the 3 gates of hell, he said krodha, anger, lust, kama, lobh, greed. But still we have all this thing in our life, in our mind. In a day, many times we express our growth and we express our anger. So it happens with everyone. We are not able to apply that knowledge in our life, but still if we follow regularly, we can slowly apply that knowledge. So he is saying param bhuya pravakshyami. That's why I'm telling you again, because applying this knowledge is not easy. So if you will listen it again and again, so maybe slowly you can apply that knowledge. So param bhuya pravakshyami jnanana jnanam uttamam. And this knowledge is the supreme among all the knowledges. So like we have knowledge of scriptures, we have knowledge of different subjects like maths, chemistry, physics. Also we have knowledge of dance and some other arts. So here in this word, there are different knowledges. It is not about the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita or knowledge of Brahman or knowledge of some other particular scriptures, but any common. So this is the knowledge of human nature, or this is the knowledge of you have a good learning in biology. You can know the mechanism of this body. So everyone has different knowledges. But this knowledge I am telling you, O Arjuna, this is the supreme knowledge among all the knowledges. Why? Because after knowing this knowledge, you will become all knower. So there will remain nothing to know more. You will become all knower. You will be knowing everything. Param bhuya pravakshyami jnanana jnanamuttamam. And also it is supreme, because after knowing this knowledge, your dukkha or your sorrows will be destroyed. The main problem in our life, what is the problem? So problem also is the cause of sorrow. Why we don't like problems? Because if we will have problem, that problem will make some sorrow. It will give us pain. We will have anxiety. We'll have tensions. We don't like health issues. Why? Because health issues will give us sorrow. They will give us pain. So all these things, the ultimate, like everyone wants happiness. So through different things, we want happiness. If you will ask what you want, people will give different answers. But the ultimate goal is happiness. Similarly, what you don't want, that is dukkha only, sorrow only. They will give different problems. Like someone, if you want, what do you don't want in your life? I don't want any health issue. Some people say, I don't want my this colleague in my life. Or different answers are there. But the ultimate thing is sorrow only. We don't want dukkha, sorrow in our life. So he is saying, Param bhuya pravakshami jnanana jnanamuttamam. After knowing this knowledge, you will become sorrow free. You will not have any more sorrows or pains in your life. Why? Because after knowing this knowledge, the sorrow is the cause of this samsara. But you will become free from this samsara. And after becoming free from this samsara, the cause will not be there. So the whatever you are getting out of this cause, that will also not be there. So samsara will not there. So this sorrow, pains will also not be there. So param bhuya pravakshyami jnanana jnanamuttamam yajgatma munayas sarve panam siddhimito gataha. By what he's saying, yajgatma, after knowing this knowledge, all the munis or the sages have gone to the moksha, param siddhi. They have received param, a supreme place. So that means they have received moksha, or they have become free from this samsara. Now they don't have any attachment with this samsara. If they are not getting food, if they are not getting shelter, if they are not getting clothes, then also they are satisfied in their life. So they live in the Himalayas, and they live in they don't want anything from this samsara. That means, and when we don't want anything from this samsara, we can become peaceful, we can become happy. So param bhuya pravakshami. So they will just become free from this samsara if they know this supreme knowledge. And this what things this supreme knowledge has. So what makes us to become viragi from this samsara? We don't have any attachment, detached with this samsara. What thing it may? What is the thing in this knowledge? Why it is so special? What is the mechanism? So he will tell in the Bhagavad Gita only how it causes, how it gives us vairagya, and out of this vairagya we can become happy. So param bhuya pravakshami jnanana jnanamuttamam. Now the second shloka is idam jnanamupashritya mama sadharmyamagataha sarge pinopajayante pralayena vyathanti cha. The same thing he is saying, idam jnanam upashritya, after getting this knowledge, mama sadharmyamagataha, he will become one with me. He will become identical with me, one with me. I am not different from this jiva, and he will be having this knowledge that he is not different from me. So me, this Paramatma, and this jiva is one only. So he will know this. He will know this thing that I am not different from the Paramatma. Sarge pinopajayante, and in the beginning of this universe, maybe he will not get rebirth. He will not reborn, because when we get birth in this samsara, we have to come in this samsara. Then only these pains and these sorrows will come. So in the Swarga Loka and other lokas, there is no pain. But still we will not be living in the Swarga Loka forever, because in 9th chapter already we have seen like Shine Punyam Martya Lokam Vishanti. After our merits or punyas will be destroyed, we will again get into the Mrityu Loka or this samsara. So this our main goal is to that supreme Param Siddhi. What he said in the first loka. So to get this Param Siddhi is our supreme goal. So he is saying that Sarge Pinopajayante Pralayena Vyathanti cha. So in the beginning, they will not have any problem. They will not have. They don't have to take rebirth, and also Pralayena Vyathanti cha. If everything in this world will be dissolving, it will be destroying, then also they don't have any problem. Or we can just say that in the time of Mrityu, when we are dying, then there is a lot of pain. But the people who know this supreme knowledge, they will not have that pain. They don't have any attachment with the samsara. We have pain when we are just leaving this body? Because we think, what will happen with my child? What will happen with my relatives? What will happen with my friends? Sometimes we also think about our enemies. I'm going now, my enemy will enjoy in this life alone, in this samsara again. I will not be able to enjoy. So these things come in our mind when we are doing this, when we are leaving our body. So if we don't have any attachment with anyone, then we will not have these thoughts. So we can easily leave our body. Yes. Sarva mama yonirmahad brahma tasmin garbhan dadhamyaham sambhavas sarva bhutanan tato bhavati bharata. Is saying mama yonirmahad brahma. So now the concept of prakriti will come here. So here the prakriti, he will use the word prakriti. In Vedanta philosophy we say it maya, and in Sankhya philosophy we say it prakriti. So there is little bit slight difference between maya and prakriti, but like this is we have already seen in 9th chapter 10th shloka, maya dhakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetu nanena kaunteya jagad viparivartate. Like I am the supervisor and my prakriti creates everything. Similarly, mama yonir mahad brahma. So this prakriti is the yoni, and I place the seed in the yoni, and then sambhava sarva bhutanam, and then all these bhut pranis will come. So what he wants to say, like this prakriti is jad completely like a fan. Fan cannot give you air, and then the placing seed, or he is giving seed, that means the electricity. So we can just understand this thing with the example of fan and electricity. So when we have some fan cannot give you air. So when there is electricity, then this fan will rotate and it will give you air. Similarly, this prakriti or this maya cannot do anything without the help of Chaitanya or without the help of this Paramatma. So Paramatma will give some force or some Chaitanyata, and then this maya will create, or this prakriti will create everything. So this prakriti is saying sarva yonishu kaunteya mudaya sambhavanti yaha tasam brahma mahadyoni aham bija pradapita. So he's saying I am like a father, and this prakriti is like a mother, and then sarva yonishu kaunteya mudaya sambhavanti yaha. So like all, according to our Indian scriptures, there are 84 lakhs yonis, 84 types of different living creatures. And if we want to divide these 84 types of living creatures into 4 types, according to the way they've born. So we have different living creatures, they born differently. So we have 4 types of these jivas or these creations. So first is Jarayuj, Andaj, Svedaj and Udbhij. So like some comes from the womb directly, they born out of the womb of mother. So that is your that is Jarayuj. So like the human beings, they born from the mother's womb, so they are Jarayuj. Then we have Andaj. Andaj means some living creatures, they are born out of under or egg, so that they are called Andaj. Then we have Udbhij. Udbhij, they are coming from the earth directly. Like we have trees. So trees are also living beings and they are also living creatures. So it is proved in Bhagavad-Gītā also. So these trees are coming out of the earth only. Then we have Svedaj. So there are some living creatures who just born out of the sweat. So these are Svedaj. So we have 4 categories according to the way they born. So, but all the yonishu, all the sarvabhutani, so all the murtaya, all these yonis are coming from the prakriti only. And how this prakriti will create everything? So I give seed, and then like I play a role of father, and this prakriti play a role of mother, and then this whole creation is in front of us now. Sattvam rajastama iti gudaः prakriti sambhavaः nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. So till this 4th shloka, he has told about the basic concept, how this universe universe is made, and what is the play of me, and what is the role of Paramatma and the Prakriti, and he has told. Now from the 5th shloka, he will tell about the nature of mind, or about the jiva's action. So why we do actions, how we do actions after getting birth in this life, in this samsara, what things happen with us. So what is the main cause of everything? The common element which exists everywhere. Natadasti prithivyam va devi deveshu va punaha Sattvam prakratijai muktam yadebhis satribhir gunaihi. So nothing remain in this universe, in the whole universe, in this loka, in parloka, in different lokas, Swarg loka and Brahma loka, and this earth and this patal loka, everywhere there is one common element, that is gunas. So we have 3 different gunas, and in every philosophy you will find this 3 gunas, concept of these 3 gunas. It is very important concept. So that first is Sattvic guna, Rajasic guna and Tamasic guna. Sattva, Raj and Tam. Satogun, Rajogun and Tamogun. So we have these 3 gunas. Now Sattva gun belongs to this goodness. When person is good, like what type of persons are good? So we already have seen in 16th chapter, Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhir Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi Danandamascha Yajnascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam Ahimsa Satyam Akrodhas and so on. So all 26 Deviya good or divine qualities we have seen. So the people who are pursuing or who are possessed with these 26 divine qualities, they are good. And the others who are having dambho, darpo, vimanascha, krodha, parushyameva, we can easily define them. They are not good personalities, but the negative personalities in this sansara. So when we want to define what is goodness and what is negativity, we can easily define with the Bhagavad Gita. So here Lord will tell about how to become good or how to become just evil person, like Dambodar Manashcha. So Sattvam Rajastama iti. First he will tell about these 3 gunas. What are these 3 gunas and how they are everywhere? So he's saying they are Prakriti Sambhavaha. They are born out of Prakriti, And or we can just say this Prakriti has no existence without these three gunas. So this Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic, these three gunas, when they will combine, they make Prakriti. So Prakriti is made of three gunas, or we can say these three gunas are born out of Prakriti. Both the things are same. So Sattvam Rajastama iti gunas Prakriti sambhavaha nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. And these three gunas will bind this jiva with this deha, with this body. So there is Atman, soul in our body. Now why the soul living in the body? Because it is because of these three gunas only. These three gunas only bind this jiva with this samsara. Now how? Because these three gunas will create attraction, will create this kama, krodhas, tatha, lobhas, tasmade, tatrayam tyajet. All these kam, krodh, lobh will be created by these three gunas only. Also the sattvic things, abhayam, sattva, samshuddhir, jnana, yoga, vyavasthitihi. These sattvic things also will be created by these three gunas. Now how? So the first sattvic gun belongs to goodness. This sattvic gun always produce good qualities. The virtues all you are seeing around you are the manifestation of this sattvic guna. Then we have Rajasic guna. All the attachments, the Rajasic guna, if we want to define in Bhagavad Gita only, Rajo Ragatmakam Vidhi. So this is Rajo guna. Rajo guna belongs to this attachment. When we have so much attachment with the people, sometimes we have attachment with the things, sometimes we have attachment with our knowledge even. So these attachments are created by this Rajasic guna. Then we have Tamasic guna. What is this Tamasic guna? Tamasic, when we are having no purpose, complete ignorance, we have no knowledge. Sometimes Rajasic people, they do something, they have knowledge that I am doing this and out of this I will be getting this. But the Tamasic people, they don't have any knowledge. They are completely ignorant. To understand the Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic, we can have one small story from the Ramayana. So in the Ramayana, we have three brothers, Kumbhakarna, Vibhishan, and the Ravana. So what is the difference between three brothers? They are having different gunas. Now everyone will have all three gunas. Nobody can live with only one guna. So everyone will have different all three gunas, but the what will define, like you are Satoguna or Rajoguna or Tamoguna. So whatever guna is on high proportional, that means you belong to this. Your personality belong to this guna. So now Ravana has Rajasic guna on most, like high proportional. Then for the Kumbhakarna it is Tamasic, and for Vibhishana it is Sattvic. All three brothers went for the Tapacharya. They went to do austerity. Brahmaji came because they have done so much austerity. The Brahmaji was very happy. He just came in front of them and he ask for a boon. You all three brothers can ask boon. Now all three brothers together said Sona. I want Sona. Now in Hindi, we have different meanings of this Sona word. So according to Vibhishana, he is Sattvic guna, Satoguni person. So now according to this Vibhishana, he wants to Sona. The meaning of Sona according to Vibhishana is so na. We will break. So na. I don't want to sleep. Where? In night? No. I don't want to sleep in Agyan Nidra, in illusion. I don't want to sleep in illusion. That means I don't want to get attached with this samsara. I want to follow the path of dharma always. I want to do bhakti of Ram, of Bhagwan. That is the meaning. I want to wake up. I want to know my identity, the real identity, who I am, why I came into this world, what purpose I am having. So I want to have clarity. I don't want to sleep in illusion. That is the meaning. So Sona, one meaning according to the Vibhishana. He is Satoguri person. He wants to know the reality. He has desire of knowledge. Then the second is Rajasic person, Ravana. He when he says Sona, that means I want Sona, gold. Gold. Now gold is the upalakshan for all the worldly objects. So I want power, I want money, I want name, everything. That means I am Rajasic person. So whenever we have this attachment towards the powers, towards the money, towards the name, that means our Rajasic guna is raising. Now it is raising and we have to control right now, because Rajasic guna is not good. It will lead us to towards the dukkha, pain only. Because when we expect something or we have some desires, so maybe we will be able to fulfill those desires, but not every time. Today I am able to fulfill my desire, I am happy. But what about tomorrow? I want iPhone and I have purchased that iPhone. Now I am happy. But what about tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow I will not be having this much money to purchase iPhone. Then this will cause us pain, sorrow. So when we have attachment, we have so many desires, then this will cause pain. So according to Sona, Ravana wanted to control everyone, even the devatas from the Swarga. They were coming in the palace of Ravana, and they were working like a laborers. So this much power he had that time. So because he has done austerities, he has done so much tapa, and out of this tapa, he received everything. So like sometimes people, we think that this person is very powerful, that means he is not, that doesn't mean that he is very good person. Because Ravana was very intelligent, he had the knowledge of Shastras also, so he knows Shastras, but still he is not able to apply those Shastras into the life, because he has so much attachments, Rajasic Tattva. So we started with the talk like why we are not able to apply the knowledge we are having in our life, because we have so many attachment, and these attachments are the cause of this Rajasic guna. When this Rajasic guna will raise, we will not be able to control our mind. We will have so many thoughts, we will have so many attachments like Ravana had. He knew that Ramji is having so much power, but he still kidnapped Sita. Why he kidnapped Sita? Because he had this lust, this attachment. Out of that, he kidnapped Sita, and he just became the cause of destruction of his own kingdom, even for his own life. So this is the cause, this is the nature of Rajasic guna. It creates a lot of cravings, attachment. You cannot live without it. Like sometimes very example, like a simple example, in front of you there is some sweet or something to eat you like most. Now it is there in front of you only. Now just think about the situation. You want to eat, but you cannot. You maybe doctor has said something not to eat that thing, or something is there, but still the craving you are having. Just think about that thing. So this is Rajasic guna. This is Rajasic. When you don't want to do, but it is like you cannot control yourself. That is Rajasic guna. So Sattvic, Rajasic, when we acquire for the knowledge, we think about the Lord, we are attached with the good things, that is Sattvic. We have so much attachment, so much restless, we are becoming completely restless, that is Rajasic. And then the legends will come, the Tamasic. So this Kumbhakarna, he also asked, I want Sona. What is Sona according to Kumbhakarna? He wants to sleep. The literal meaning, sleep. I want to sleep for 6 months. I will wake up for 1 day only. Now you will awake for 1 day, and what you will do in sleep? So he is completely ignorant. He even doesn't know that in the sleep I cannot do anything. I cannot even enjoy the worldly objects what I can enjoy right now.
but still he wants to sleep. Now in the sleep, what will you enjoy? Nothing is there. So the tamasic guna is something, this is completely ignorant people. They don't know what is right, what is wrong, what to do, what not to do. They don't know anything. So this is the cause of tamasic guna. Andhakar, they good tama, and they completely darkness. So when we have darkness in the room, or we are going somewhere and it is completely dark, you cannot take next step because you cannot see anything. So similarly, tamasic, when the tamasic guna is on high proportional, or the tamasic guna is raising in our mind, then everything becomes blur, everything becomes dark. We cannot even see anything. So that is called tamo guna. So sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic guna. Sattvam, rajas, tama iti gunas prakriti sambhavaha. All these gunas are coming from the prakriti. So sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, Vibhishan, Ravan, and Kumbhakarna we have seen. Nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam, and all these three gunas will bind this jiva with the samsara. Now how the sattvic guna will bind? We can understand easily with the tamasic and rajasic guna. But what about sattvic guna? So this sattvic guna means rope. So rope, the work of rope is to bind two things together. So this rope or guna will bind jiva with the samsara together. Now this chain, or we can say these are three chains: sattvic chain, rajasic chain, tamasic chain. Now all these chains, maybe some is iron chain, the tamasic one is iron chain, and the rajasic one is silver, and this gold, the sattvic is gold chain, but still it is chain. No matter it is gold or silver or the iron chain, but it is chain. So nature of chain is to bind two things together. Now the sattvic gun also bind you. We will see in the other shlokas. Tatra sattvan nirmalatvat prakashakamanāmayam sukha sangena badhnati jnana sangena chanagha. He's saying tattva sattvan nirmalatvat. First he says sattvic guna is also very good. It is when you will have purification, like if you will get sattvic guna, you will have purified mind, everything will be good. Prakashakamanāmayam, it will be enlighten everything. Like you will be knowing everything, what is good, what is wrong, and what you should do, and maybe you will do the things what you should do, but still it will bind you. Sukha sangena badhnati jnana sangena chanagha. It will bind with the sukha, happiness, and the attachment and the knowledge. So when he says, he is not saying sukhen badhnati jnanen badhnati. He is saying sukha sangena badhnati jnana sangena chanagha. Sang means attachment. Now again the rajasic guna will combine with the sattvic guna. Now the concept is one guna cannot live alone. So when your sattvic guna combines with the rajasic guna, so even when you are only learning something without any attachment, that is okay. That satoguna will lead you towards the supreme knowledge, supreme siddhi only. But whenever the sattvic guna will combine with the rajasic guna, you will be having attachment. Then sukha sangena badhnati jnana sangena chanagha, and it will happen. So like you are doing sacrifices, you are performing yagyas. Now these yagyas are the order of Vedas only. You are following Vedas. You are doing good thing. This is satoguna thing. But still out of these yagyas, you will get happiness maybe. You will get something good, and that goodness, something like you will get wealth, you will get intelligence, you will get kid. So you will get something, and out of that thing, you will be getting happiness. Now for that happiness, you are having little bit attachment. And for that attachment, what will you do? Again, you will start doing the same work. same action, because you think that it is getting I am getting happiness out of it, so let me do it again. So sukha sangena badnati, for this happiness we get attachment. Now the happiness is also, there are two types of happiness, or we can say sukh and anand. Sukh is happiness, sukh, opposite of sukh is dukh, but for anand there is no we don't have any other word for the anand. Anand is something beyond to this word. So when we are getting happiness out of these worldly things, that happiness will have attachment. So when we get Paramanand, or the happiness with this, with the Lord, or we are self-satisfied, self-happy, we don't have any, we don't want happiness from the outer things, external things. We are happy internally. That happiness is bliss, and that is permanent, and that will never destroy, and that will not bind you. So here sukha sangena, sukh means the happiness we are getting from the worldly things. So when we follow satoguni things, we get some happiness, and because of this happiness we get some attachment, and this attachment causes this attachment will bind us with the samsara. Then jnana sangena chanagha, also if we have so much knowledge, then also this thing comes like I know everything, I know all the shastras. So there is a story in the Upanishad, Shvetaketu. So there was a student called Shvetaketu, and when he came back from his Gurukula in front of his father, his father said he was so he had so much pride over the knowledge he received in the Gurukula. So his father again suddenly asked the questions. So he was able to give the answer, but when he asked about the Brahma Vidya, then the Upanishadic knowledge started there. So he asked it about the Brahma Vidya. Then this kid, or this Shvetaketu, was silent, like I don't know. So because he had pride over the knowledge, now getting this knowledge, studying in the Gurukula, studying or anything like in a school, in college, so studying is good, that is sattvic thing. But if you have pride over your studies, pride over your knowledge, then this knowledge will bind with you with the samsara. So we should follow the sattvic good things, but you should not get attached. Some people, I put tilak daily, or I wear tulsi mala, or I go to temple daily, I do so many rituals daily. They have pride over these things. You do, it is very good. You follow every time you follow. But just don't start doing show off in front of others. I do this, I do this. You are not doing, okay. So if you are starting to do show off of the things you are doing, you are following the sattvic things, and you are doing show off, then it will cause the, you will be bound with the samsara. Sukha sangena badnati jnana sangena chanagha. Lord is saying this sattvic guna, or this gold chain, will also bind you with the samsara. But so first you have to renounce, you have to get free from this rajasic and tamasic guna. Then slowly also you have to leave this sattvic guna, and you have to become trigunatit. And what is trigunatit? How to become trigunatit? It will come in other session, in other shlokas. But first we have to understand the sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. So this is all about the sattvic. Then we have tamasic thing. Zajo ragatmakam vidhi trishna sanga samudbhavam tanni badnati kaunteya karma sangena dehinam. So he is saying Zajo ragatmakam vidhi. Like the person full with attachments, full with desires, that is the rajasic thing. So like doing so much karma, attached with the karma, this is the rajasic thing. But also Lord is saying, do your karma. He is always again and again saying, Tasma, Yudhyasya Bharata, you do war, you go for war, you do your duties, you do karma. So doing karma is not a rajasic thing, but getting attached with those karma is the rajasic thing. So Rajo Ragatmakam. He is not saying rajo karmatmakam. The karma is not a rajasic thing, but the attachment with the karma is a rajasic thing. So like we are doing something, some karma we are doing. But when we have this so much attachment with the karma, we again and again do the same. So that attachment will tell about this is the rajasic guna. So rajo ragatmakam vidhi trishna sanga samudbhavam. Now the trishna sanga samudbhavam. So this is like the trishna and sanga. So there he is using two words, trishna and sanga. Trishna, what is trishna? So like when we have thirst, so much extreme, like in the desert or somewhere where there is no water and it is very sunshine and everything, like in the desert only. So that thirst, then extreme level of thirst, that is called trishna. So trishna, sometimes out of this trishna we have so many illusions also. That is called trishna. Trishna sanga, and sanga is attachment. Trishna sanga samudbhavam. So this is called about the rajoguna. We have so much desire. Sometimes these desires also become our motivation. That is okay. So desire in some limit, it is okay. Because when we have, why we do karma? Because we have some desire. And how this desire will come? Because we have the knowledge of that thing. So suppose you are in 10th class, the 10th class student wants to do something. So first he has to know the thing, what he can do. So first he gets the knowledge of physics. Let's say he wants to become, he wants to do a PhD in physics. So first he will know the physics knowledge. Then this knowledge will have the desire, like this is the physics, and out of this physics I will become the professor, or every students will have fear because this is the physics professor, people will respect me. So now he has some attachments and some desire. Now out of this desire he will study more, he will study hard. So sometimes these desires will become our motivation. So that is okay, somehow that is okay for the Bhagavad-Gītā learning. Sometimes our desire becomes our motivation. Why? Maybe we want to we daily send some audios in our group. And suppose our trainer is appreciating those audios, what happens? Okay, I will send audio, so my trainer will appreciate. Now next day I will send my audio with Tanpura. I will add some music. We'll sing more melodious. We'll try to put more effort. So these actions, this attachment and this desire sometimes become our motivation also. But then also we have to be very vigilant. We have to be very alert that this should not exceed, or this should not cross its limit. Sometimes we have so much attachment. If I have sent beat audio, then my trainer should reply on that audio. I am so much attached, and suppose my trainer has not replied, I am not going to attend next day class. I am not going to continue my Gita journey because I have put a lot of effort, but my trainer has not even listened once. So this is called attachment. When this attachment is the attachment is exceeding the limit. So we have to make sure that if we have little attachment, because no one is free from this attachment. So if we have attachment, then also it should have some limit. We should not just cross this limit. So having attachment that my trainer will appreciate my audios, so I am recording more good audios, that is okay. But if my trainer will not see, my trainer will not listen, then I will just break my journey. I will cry, or I will not send more audios. That is madness. That we become so much crazy about the thing. So we don't have to become crazy or mad for the things, but little bit attachment is okay sometimes. So this rajo ragatmakam vidhi trishna sanga samudbhavam tanni badnati kaunteya karma sangena bharata. So this will also bind the jiva with the samsara, but with the attachment in the karma. If we have attachment in the actions, doing something, actions, when we do something with the attachment, that will cause the foundation, or we will just bind with the samsara. Now third, it is very interesting, tamogun, complete ignorant. तमस्त्वज्ञानजं विद्धि मोहनं सर्वदेहिनां प्रमादालस्य निद्राभिस्तन्निबध्नाति भारत. So tamasic people, like if you ask what is your hobby, so if the person is saying I want to learn more, I want to learn different things, that means this person is satoguni. If the person is saying I want to do this dance, I want to play cricket, like something related with the kriya, actions, so much attachment with so much actions, doing something physically or something, so this is called rajogun. Now so don't justify other people, because to get the real personality is very difficult, but this is for like ourselves, like what nature we are having, to know this. And then if we are someone is asking question, what do you like most, so and we are saying that I want only eating and sleeping, that means this person belongs to this tamoguna. So rasic, tamasic and sattvic gunas are there, and this tamoguna is somehow very funny also. Tamas prajnanajam viddhi, ajnanajam viddhi, completely is ignorant, illusion is there, complete illusion. Tamastvajnanajam viddhi mohanam sarvadehinam, mohinam, delusion. So like when something is there, some light or some torch is there, you just on this torch and cover with some blanket. Now the light is coming from the torch, but this light will not enlighten everything. It is not showing anything. The path you will not get, because this torch is covered by the blanket. And if you just open this blanket or you remove this blanket, then you can use the light and you can see the path. So in tamoguna, what happens? This is something like a blanket. It covers the knowledge, it covers the lightning, it covers the happiness, everything, and it makes you complete ignorant. Pramadalasya nidrabhis. Then the concept of comes pramada. What is pramada? Pramada is doing something which is not right, or we don't do. Why we don't do anything? Pramada. So like suppose it is the winter's night, and in your house there is nothing to eat and everyone is hungry. Now you have to make something. So pramada, one thing is we will not make anything. Now you are supposed to cook something, but you are not doing that. It is pramada. Or maybe just another way, you can do something which you are not supposed to do. Like it is the winter night, same example, and you have ordered the ice cream. Now in winter's night, if everyone will eat ice cream and will not have proper dinner, what will happen with the health? So these are the wrong actions, or completely wrong actions. So these are the pramad. This is cause of pramad. One is we don't do something, and if we do something, that is also completely opposite. That is pramad. Pramadalasya nidrabhis. Then alasya. Alasya means sleeping so much every time. Some people are there, even the professors, sometimes teachers, they come into the class and they are just yawning, they are doing. Every time they are sleepy only. In the class, some students, okay, they are okay, but after sometimes class will pass, after 5-10 minutes, they start sleeping. In the class only, they start sleeping. Then in the playground, even they don't go for playing. They don't play anything. They don't participate. They don't participate in any activity. They just want to sleep. So this is alasya. Some people have this nature to postpone the things. If you say anything, you just like you give me your number. Okay, I will give you tomorrow. Why tomorrow? You can give these 10 digits. You can just say in 10 seconds. 10 numbers, but still I will give you tomorrow. If you say just to clean your glasses, I will do tomorrow, I will do later. They don't take immediate action. Maybe they are just sitting, but still I am watching television show, I will not do. So very easy, very small things we can observe around us. Maybe we are also doing many times these things. Our mother says just get your dinner, and what we say, we are just attached with the television, we don't want to go there, or it is very near, the kitchen is not so far but it is very near, but still we don't want to go into the kitchen. We have this alasya, we postpone the things. I have to complete assignment today, but I will do tomorrow. So when we say this tomorrow, that means it is the cause of Rajasic Guna only. So everyone has the Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic Guna, but there is the main difference is in the quantity. According to quantity, the nature will be defined of the person. So if the Sattvic Guna is on high proportional, you will become Sattvic person. If Rajasic Guna is on high proportional or Tamasic Guna is high proportional, you will become Rajasic and Tamasic. So that is the role of Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic, the nature of Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. And according to this Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic nature, your mind will work, and according to your mind, your actions will be defined, and you will become the same, because our actions depend on our thoughts, and thoughts depend on our Rajasic, Tamasic and Sattvic Guna. And this Rajasic, Sattvic, Tamasic Guna again depends on the actions. So like what kind of actions you are doing, then this will cause the next Rajasic task. Like it will, like some person is very much Rajasic, but still he is doing all the actions in the Geeta Pariwar or some other organization as a seva. So now the seva will create some sato guna and will raise sato guna. So after doing so much action, seva in the social, like on social media platform or some other places, the person, Rajasic person, can also become Sattvic person. Similarly, the person who is Rajasic and attached with other bad companies, then this person can become Tamasic also. So we can change our nature according to following some actions, some things. So next time we will see in detail what other things can be there. So we will just conclude the session here. We'll meet again. We will do some Sankirtana and then we will have the other thing. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Didi, for that wonderful Vivechan session. We felt as if it shouldn't come to an end. Given the fact that it's so relevant in our lives, we just wanted to hear more and more. You truly gave us so much to think about and probably make the changes in our lives before it is too late. Before we proceed with the question answer session, a very exciting announcement again. Tomorrow, that is the 20th of July at 10:30 a.m., as part of our celebration of the 5th anniversary of the Learngeeta program, we are going to have the Geeta Pragya quiz competition on Zoom. It will have audience questions as well. All of you are welcome to participate in the quiz. You can join the quiz through the five.learngeeta.com link or with the link that will be shared with you in your participants room. I'm also delighted to inform you that with the blessed grace of Bhagwan Shri Krishna and in the presence of our International Working President Ashuji Goel, Geeta Pariwar's Maitri Milan Utsav will be held at Chennai on Sunday, the 27th of July. You are encouraged to join the Utsav if possible, as well as spread the news of your friends who are close to Chennai so that they too can meet like-minded sadhaks. We now request sadhaks to please raise their hands, and I can see some hands raised already. And if possible, switch on the video cameras to ask questions to Kavita Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Please unmute. Please
Parinita
unmute
Gupta ji.
Pranita.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. I had
Jai
a
Shri Krishna.
question that is not from the lesson. I wanted to ask it. Can I?
You can ask. Yeah.
Why the confusion in this mantra? Samudra Vashne Devi Parvatashtanam Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Samasrami. That this mantra is said for Lakshmi Mata's Aarti or for Dharti Mata's prayer in the morning, like when we wake up and touch the Dharti Mata and pray.
So this is for the Dharti Mata, like we say Samudra Vasane Devi. So Lakshmi ji and Dharti Mata are together prayed in this particular mantra. Samudra Vasane Devi, who is living in the Samudra. Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastobhyam Padasparsham Shamaswame. So indirectly, this is dedicated to the Lakshmi Mata. The entire thing is about the Lakshmi Mata, but still it is we pray to Dharti Mata, and we say sorry for touching our feet to the Dharti Mata daily from morning. So before some people follow this practice that before putting their feet on Dharti Ma, they speak the shloka and then they continue their dincharya, daily routine.
Thank you so much, Siddhi. Your lesson was very spiritual.
Jai Shri Krishna.
If anyone else has any questions for Didi, please raise your hand and unmute yourself to ask the question.
Maybe everyone is excited for tomorrow's program. So tomorrow 10 o'clock we all will meet. Yeah.
Yes, looks like Didi, people are excited, and the session was so informative that the Shivali ji has a question now. Shivali ji, please unmute yourself. And
Didi, thanks for the session. It's very enlightening session. I want to ask Kavita Didi, like how to always stay in Sattva Gun and stay detached. And if you don't know that we can change, like if we do service, we come from ignorance to Sattva Gun. So how not to move from one mode to other mode?
Okay, so being in always staying in sattva mode, it is not possible for us, for the seekers. In beginning, we try to be in sattva mode always, but it is not possible. Sometimes rajogun will come, sometimes tamogun will also come, but we have to try every moment like we are focused on satogun. So we should try always through the Bhagavad Gita, through meditation, through mindfulness, and all the practices which are described, yoga, pranayam, all these sadhana, we should try. We should be consistent with all our sadhana, jap, mon, everything, the Ekadashi Vrat. So as we adopt all these things slowly in our life, in our daily life, we become sattvic, but it takes a long period. It takes a time. So in beginning it will not come. Even for every one of all our we all are struggling to be in sattva mode, but it is not possible in beginning. We all are trying, so we should strive to be in sattva mode.
Didi, since there are no further actions, can we proceed towards the Samapan?
Ji Didi.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you again, Didi, for that very absorbing Vivechan session. I'm sure we are a little richer in our minds with Bhagwan's wisdom at this point in time. And on behalf of Geeta Pariwar, I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for attending the session today and look forward to having you back next week for another enlightening session. Sincere thanks to Mahesh Sewaleji, our tech star today. Thanks also to the technical and the back-end team for their relentless effort to make the session a great success. We apologize for the confusion that happened at the beginning of the session, but thanks to our back-end team, we rectified that very soon. We now offer our prayers to the lotus feet of Bhagwan, and for that, I call upon Hari Menanji from Kottakkal in Kerala, a retired textile technologist and now a freelancer by profession. Hariji joined Geeta Pariwar in April 2025. In this short time of association, he has already provided seva as a technical assistant and in the adding group, and will soon be giving seva as a GC. Hariji, request you to please lead us in our prayers this evening.
Yogesham Satchidanandao Vasudevam Vrajapriyam Dharma Samsthabhagam Virang Krishna Vande Jagadgurum.
Thank you, Hariji, for the prayers on our behalf. Thank you very much. We will now conclude this session with the chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa and look forward to have you back again tomorrow morning for the Geeta Pragya quiz, as well as next week for another Vivechan session. Jai Shri Krishna.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर रघुपति कीनी बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही समबाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे ते अरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत अरे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चली साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।